Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out Amy Porterfield's Digital Course Academy. Okay, and you're wondering, is this a good training program to help you to learn to create a digital course online? I mean, you might be a product creator, a consultant, maybe you've got an idea or you're an expert and you want to put your knowledge onto the internet so that you can sell your products and courses online. Well, I'm going to review Amy Porterfield's Digital Course Academy, and by the end of this review, you can decide for yourself whether you should join the waitlist. Okay, and she releases this on a regular basis, and whether you should join the program or not, and what's actually built into the program, so that you know exactly whether this is the right course creation program for you. Right. So first of all, very important, you should only be considering Amy Porterfield's program if you are somebody that wants to create an online course. Right. If you don't want to create an online course, or if you're not ready for that, because there's different levels, right? If you already have an idea and you're already an expert, you're a consultant, you're ready to bring that to the internet and sell that product to people, then this is the only time you should consider this program. If you're someone who wants to make money online, but you're a little bit confused, you don't really know what you're doing yet, then this might not be the right step for you. Okay, just to clarify that completely. But if you're ready for that, then let me talk a little bit about the program. So this is a $1,997 program, one time, or you can pay $387 over a 6-month period. They have a 14-day refund policy. So price-wise, it's okay, slightly on the higher side, but for what it is, it's a lot of value, right? They've got a refund policy, which is great as well. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the breakdown. Okay, there are basically 7 modules inside of Digital Course Academy. First module is all about key decisions that you have to make about creating your online program, and Amy's going to walk you through that in a lot of detail. All the important things that you have to decide before you create your course. Number 2 is all about validating your course idea, and also basically looking for your ideal customer. That's very important, right? Because you're basically designing your program for your customer, and if you haven't identified the right customer, it's going to be very difficult to sell your program. All right, that's the module number 2. Module number 3 is all about outlining your course. That's very important, right? So every time you create a program, I've created multiple programs myself, you need to be able to outline your course properly so that you know what content to create. So that's a really good training section. Module number 4 is all about then creating your sales page and your bonuses. Right? So you have to have a sales page for people to land on. So for example, Amy's sales page is this. People land on this page, and you have to create something like this with the bonuses, with the breakdown, so that people get an idea for what your program is all about. Okay, that's number 4. Number 5 is all about creating your sales mechanism, your selling mechanism. And with Digital Course Academy, Amy teaches you how to sell your course through a webinar. Okay, so there's multiple ways to sell your program. A webinar is basically like a live presentation where you invite people onto that training for maybe 2-3 hours. Okay, you give them some value, and then at the end you basically sell them your program. All right, so she's going to teach you how to do all of that. So module number 5 is the start of it, and then the bonus section, she's got an entire section where she really takes you through the webinar process, because that in and of itself is an entire course alone. Okay, people will sell webinar trainings and courses for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Okay, so you're basically getting that as well, which is very important. Otherwise, this doesn't work. Okay, module number 6 is all about setting up your email sequence. That's really important. How do you launch your webinar? How do you bring people in, follow up with them, and promote your webinar so people get onto your webinar and then are interested in buying your course? Okay. Module number 7 is recording everything, and that's kind of the entire Digital Course Academy in a nutshell. 7 modules, right? Now she's also got a tech library, which is very impressive. Okay, she's got a tech library that basically teaches you all the tech side. She likes to use Kajabi for a membership website, right? So she'll teach you how to use Kajabi, how to set all that up, how to upload your course onto Kajabi, how to connect everything, how to connect your webinar modules to Kajabi, what she uses for her webinar software, all that stuff. Okay, email, autoresponder, tracking software, page builder, all that stuff is going to be in the tech library, which is very cool, very extensive. She's got a Q&A vault where she's got a lot of the most asked questions. Okay, and then she's got a resources section as well, where you get stock images, photos, and all the bits and bobs that you need to set up your digital course. So from start to finish, I would say the Digital Course Academy is a very, very extensive program that will teach you how to get up your course online, up and running, and then how to actually sell people into the program. Okay, so that's kind of it in a nutshell. Amy Porterfield, she is a huge internet marketer, very, very successful. She's kind of a household name in the internet marketing space. So, in terms of being taken care of, and the amount of detail that's in the program, it's a great program. All right, so it just depends on who you are. If you're ready to create a course online, you've already got an idea and you're an expert in that field, this is a great program to teach you how to do it. You can check it out if you would like. You can head over to Amy Porterfield's website and just search for Digital Course Academy, and you can check it out. Okay, get on her wait list. So a couple of caveats though. So this is just my I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of programs. I'm also a course creator. I've been in the internet marketing space for a long time, 13 plus years, thousands of students in my programs as well. This is just my feedback on Digital Course Academy as a whole. Okay, the first thing is that not everybody can sell well from a webinar. Okay, so this is the only drawback to this program is that selling your course on a webinar is a skill in and of itself. Okay, so if you can't master that skill, there is a possibility that you're not going to be able to get your course on the ground. That means you're not going to be able to sell your program, because if you can't get people to buy your course through a webinar, there's no point in creating the course. Does that make sense? Selling on a webinar is one of the most difficult skills that you can master online. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is, right? Because you have to present, you have to add value, you have to invite people to your webinar, and you've got to do a really good job of executing that webinar. Now, Amy is going to teach you how to do that. But I can tell you, after being online for 13 plus years, doing many, many webinars, going through many webinar courses, and trying to sell products through webinars and doing it through paid traffic, it is a very, very difficult skill to master. Okay, so I'm not saying that Amy's training is bad. There's nothing wrong with it, and there are a lot of people online that do very well with webinars. All I'm saying is that that is an advanced strategy, and not everybody can be profitable selling webinars online, because you have to use paid ads, paid traffic, okay, to make your webinar work, right? And so if you can't figure that out, if you can't get it profitable, then you're not going to be able to sell your program. That's the only thing that I would say. All right. So there are a lot of people that do it, but there are a lot of people that are very unsuccessful with webinars too. So you just have to understand that that is going to become a challenge. All right. Now, if you can figure it out and you can get over it, then that's great. But if you can't, you can't. It's just one of those things, right? And there are other ways to sell courses online too. Okay. Price for the course is okay. Again, you expect to pay about $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 for a digital course creation type of program. Okay, so just understand that, and unfortunately, not everybody's going to be able to afford $2,000, but she does have the pay plan of $387 over 6 months. Okay, so if you want to check out Amy Porterfield's Digital Course Academy, you can head on over to her website. Now, if you're here right now watching this video and you're one of those people that is not ready to create a program, because you might not be ready to create a program. Not everybody is at that stage, or not everybody is at kind of that level where they want to create something to sell online. But you're here because you saw one of her ads, you were following her on social media, and you want to make money online, but you just don't know what your options are. Okay, maybe creating a course isn't right for you right now. All right, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I didn't start online in 2009 selling my own information because I didn't know what to sell. I had nothing in my head. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was a corporate guy. I worked in the financial services industry, and then I became a recruiter for a long time. And I didn't have any information to create a course, so I didn't start there. I started by selling other people's stuff online. And if that's you, if you're watching this video right now, and you're actually just looking for a way to make money online, and you're not necessarily ready to start creating your own program, then maybe selling other people's courses first is something that would make a little bit more sense, right? It's easier, it's more direct, it's it's not more profitable, but you can still make a lot of money, okay? And it's a much lower hanging fruit. It's very easy for you to get started, low barrier to entry. Creating your own program, right, and learning webinars and putting this all together is a high barrier to entry. Very few people are successful at this because there's so many things that you have to do in order to get your course off the ground. It's not just about the course creation. That's the easy part, okay? The difficult part is selling your course successfully. That's really where the marketing expertise comes in, okay? So if you're not ready for that yet, then maybe selling other people's stuff is going to be a little bit more, your cup of tea, okay? And if you would like to learn how to do that, I would love to show you how to do that. So I've created a multiple six-figure business, and teaching people how to do that, teaching people how to sell other people's stuff before they're ready to sell their own thing. Okay, you can graduate to that later when you're ready for it. But if you would like to just learn how to market online, make money on the internet, create a real business where you can make six figures, multiple six figures, even millions of dollars a year, you can learn to do that by just selling other people's courses online, right? And if you would like to learn how to do that, I've got a free six-figure workshop that will show you how to do that. All you need to do is just register by clicking the link below or the arrow on the right-hand side, and I look forward to helping you on that workshop there. All right. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this review of Amy Porterfield's Digital Course Academy, and I hope to see you on the workshop. Take care and all the best to you.